been the method of Paul Berger the last few weeks.
Here's Quinn. He's trailing by 5.
2, 5, 7 in the sleeper in the back, the 8-pin. Everything but the 7.
Jack's best high single, a 190. His best triple, a 440. The father of 2 looking for the 10 count, and he got it. Makes his home in Fremont, New Hampshire.
Three, 6, 4, and 7. Doesn't look like the wood behind the 3 and 6 is going to be much help. He's going to try to split the 3 and the 6. No, off the wall. Nudge it over.
Yes! Oh, superlative shot. Oh, my. Nice spare as it unfolds again on replay.
I think he tried to split the 3-6, but he went inside and watched the sidewall action there for the 4 and then 7 and then the 4.
We come back to Berger, and he has just blown down 8 of 10. And he's looking at what you're seeing right now for a spare.
5-9.
Paul so far with 3 spares. Jack with a strike and a couple of spares. Got it. Paul Berger from Hopedale, Massachusetts, with an average of a 132. His best triple of 493, and his best single of 191.
Again, back
nice
on that head pin. Had a nice talk before the match started when we were waiting for the crew to set up and things. And he really loves his bowling. Quite an athlete, but through the years, he says, and age and everything, bowling's about the only thing he does now.
5 spares for the champ. 3 in a row, as you can see on the scoreboard. This the first of 3 here on Big Shot Bowling. Both bowlers will be receiving trophies from George Girton Trophy Center. They're located on Southbridge Street in Worcester, Massachusetts, the birthplace of Candlepin Bowling. Over a century ago, this fine sport started right in Worcester.
The way I talk, Paul Berger was around when they invented the game. I don't mean he's an old fellow. He's younger than I am, I think so.
Everybody's younger than you, Dan, including yours truly.
What I meant was that he used to play football and things, and sooner or later you're going to give those kind of sports up.
Down to the final frame for Jack Quinn.
Nice light hit that time.
Gets the strike, his second strike. If he strikes out, he'll win himself a trip to Atlantic City, compliments of Fresh Pond Travel.
A lot of pin action there. He left himself the cluster of 5 in a left-hand corner, and then got a couple pieces that come off the right-hand sidewall to clear him off for the strike. Looking for the double. Off target.
And a 10 as he kicks it off the wall. And a total of a 122 for Jack Quinn in the first game. Berger blasting them all down.
That was interesting. Left himself the 5-10. Watch the piece of wood in between the 5 and 10 twirl around and clip the 5 and then the 10.
Going for the double on lane 30. No.
Off again, and this has been his forte. Each week he seems to open up with that real fine first game. Last week against Al Gallant it was 153. Today it's going to be well in the 140s.
And a 10. And a 148 for the champ. After 1, it is the champ leading it over Jack Quinn. Berger with the lead, 148 to 122. We'll be back with the second string, but first let's pause for these messages.
Here's 3 good reasons to buy a brand new Ford. First of all, Here at Duddy Ford, where you well may save 2, 3, or even 4 weeks' pay. Take, for example, these beautiful Mustangs. Either car could be yours for less than $8,500 delivered, with as little as $99 down and just your good credit. Now, I know that's great American value. If you want the world's best cars at the world's best deals, come on down and see us at Route 9, Westboro.
40 calories in Sunbeam Light. Yeah! You'll love it when you try it. 40 calories per slice. Keep yourself slim with Sunbeam Light. Diet bread that tastes good. If you don't like to diet, but you want to feel right, you'll love the taste of Sunbeam Light. 40 calories taste so good.
New Sunbeam Light bread in wheat or white.
Sunbeam Light. Yeah!
Why settle for less when you can get it all under one roof at Somerville Lumber? Save on your beautiful new bathroom now at Somerville Lumber. See the largest selection of complete top-to-bottom bathrooms, including fixtures, vanities, cabinets, and accessories on display to make your shopping easier. And all at guaranteed low Somerville Lumber prices. Let our trained professionals help you with your bathroom project. And when you're through, we'll deliver it all absolutely free.
Don't do yourself without us. Somerville Lumber.
Let's all take a ride. I'd like to show you Diamond Chevrolet's full selection of cars and trucks from the air.
It'll only take a minute and we'll be over Diamond Chevrolet. As you can well see, we're really overstocked with more than 1,000 brand spanking new Chevrolet cars and trucks, which has forced us into a buyer's market. You'll find Camaros and Monte Carlos, Novas and pickups and vans, and every one value price to sell with finance terms that most anyone can meet. If you need a new Chevrolet, be sure to see us here right now at Diamond Chevrolet, 520 Park Avenue in beautiful Worcester.
We're ready to start the second game, and the man who's rolling on 29 leads it by 26 pins. That's Paul Berger, the champ. He had a sizzling 148 in the first game to Jack Quinn's 122. En route to that 148 for Paul, he had 1 strike and 5 spares, and for Jack, route to his 122, he had a couple of strikes and a couple of spares. Paul Berger from Hopedale, Massachusetts. Oh, the old spread eagle.
Flush on the head pin. Removes the 1, 5, 8, and 9. Leaves the 3, 6, 10 on the right, 2, 4, 7 on the left.
The father of 2, laboring on lane number 30 as he lifts off the second game after an outstanding 148. And he climbs out of it with an 8. Back-to-back 8s for the champ. A 16 after a couple. He left the door open a couple of times for Jack Quinn. Jack off target.
Yeah, the last step, it looks like he faded on his third step to the left and caused himself to pull the ball to the left. Make sure you approach the pins straight.
Speaking of fading, Dan, how's your bowling been lately?
Oh, I'm still on injured reserve. I'm going to make a comeback, hopefully this month.
I hope you make that comeback. We wish you well. There's a nice high triple of 440, recorded by Jack.
Off the head pin now, that first ball twice in a row. Leaves himself to 2, 4, 7 with the 10. Couple pieces of wood, one out in front of the 2 and one. Oops, we had a little more action there. Now we've got the 4, 7, 10. And all kinds of lumber. He's going to try to carry the ball off the piece of wood to clear the 4 and 7 and have the wood take the 10. Yes.
Come on,
no.
7? No.
Boy, that's 2 or 3 times he's left the 7 pin up for the spare.
And a 10 for Jack. All the action emanating from the Londonderry Bowling Center in Londonderry, New Hampshire, the home of TR's Tavern. You're watching Big Shot Bowling on the New England Sports Network, the home of the Red Sox, the Bruins, Hockey East, college basketball, and a few other great programs.
Oh, nice try. 7 in the 8. Tried to use the wood effectively and got the 7, and the ball came back and just missed knocking down the 8.
Our official today is John Patorsky. Some of you people might remember John. not only for his fine act here on Big Shot Bowling, but what he pulled off recently on Channel 5. Man, incredible. He let the ball go and it hit the ceiling. He will someday be in bowling, Candlepin Bowling's Hall of Fame, no question about it.